Y aquí estamos de vuelta con KOTOR 2. Ahora es persona. A empezar. Un nuevo game. Como Jedi Guardian. Custom Character. Portrait. Mucho asiático, ¿eh? Este me gusta. Atributos. 14. Vale, 14. 14. 12. Y no me sale ninguno. Perfecto. Skills. Token Demolition. Totalization Awareness. No me deja, solo 4. Persuade. Filter y Repair. Pero no me queda. No sé leer. Bits. Patas. Ok. Bueno, no sé. Speed de doble empuñadura. Name. Y... pues el alcance lo va tú. Y let's play. Negro. Mucho tiempo en una galaxia muy, muy lejana. Está todo en inglés en esta parte. No te lo toqué. En el grito. Los señores sí. La galaxia vive momentos turbulentos. La brutal guerra civil ha dejado a la Orden Jedi prácticamente destruida y la agonizante República está al borde del colapso. En mitad de esta agitación, los malvados Sith se han esparcido por la galaxia, dando caza y destruyendo a los caballeros protestantes. Tras escapar, por muy poco de una mortal emboscada Sith, el último Jedi conocido se aferra a la vida a bordo de una maltrecha nave de transporte, cerca del devastado mundo de Peragus. ¿Peragus? ¿Peragus? ¿Cómo se pronuncia? Buah, qué música, ¿eh? Unos asteroides. Hecho mixto. No, halcón de ébano. Te vas a estrellar. Ah. ¿Qué dirás?
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station. for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue. Press WASD to move T3M. This is the galaxy map. It shows you are near Paragus, a mining colony. When the hyperdrive is fixed, you can use the galaxy map to choose a destination planet.
No.
You have new quests. To view your quest, open the game menu. This run contains a plasteel cylinder and the communications console. To target one of these objects, you will come across many
This is the one spike. Hold containment door. Look out.
This is the main hold. Your security skill is too low to open this footlocker. Sometimes bashing or blowing open a can.
Oh. Two spikes justas. Video. Close. And open. Okay. Log out.
If you need help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. This is the cargo hold. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices. 3CFD is malfunctioning. You can fix him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship. Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join your party.
Toma.
3CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on their portrait or press Tab.
Bueno.
Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon. Change your target by pressing Q or E, or left-click on the object you want to target. To attack an enemy, left-click on the sword or defeating the sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again, and more if you encounter a difficult block on a container or door. This container is locked and requires a key. This container is locked and requires a key. Search the ship, find a key to this locker. This This door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by bashing it. You will have to find and use an explosive trap to open this door. Take the lift outside the Ebon Hawk to find one. To access this lift will take... While some doors can be bashed open or cut open with a lightsaber or cutting tool, this is the medical room. You have found med packs. You can use one to stabilize the condition of the human lying on the bed. The med pack can stabilize your Success! You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Paragus mining station, but you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now.
Access.
This is the main hold. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like this is the cargo hold. Use the key.
Okay.
Card you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on this. You can use this lift to take you to the outside.
Go outside. You? Hola, mucho mierda y el otro va para el otro full, Ya. Vamos.
This is the starboard side of the Ebon Hawk. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored. These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here. Success! The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage. This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Don't forget to explore the bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench. You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage. This is the starboard side of the Ebon Hawk. You have already opened the door to the starboard dormitory. You can get to it through the garage inside the oven. You can use this lift to take you back inside.
Go inside. Ibon Hawk. Hawk. Hawk.
To access the area beyond this door, you will have to use solo. This is the engine room.
Corre.
This is the engine room. This is the engine room. The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible. The hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Paragus mining station for full repairs. Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus. The port engine is powered up. You can now use the to access the area beyond this door. You will have to use solo mode. Default. Click the solo mode button. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. This is the main hold. Side of the door to this storage. This is the main hold. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. This is the garage. To access the These sparking wires connect to the trigger mechanism for the inner and outer garage doors. You can open and close the doors from here. This blast door is magnetic. When the Ebon Hawk has landed, this is where you will go to exit. This is the starboard dormitory. This is the starboard dormitory.
Yeah.
This is the starboard dormitory. This blast door is magnetic. This is the garage. This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break down objects in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits, weapons, armor, and upgrades. Because of the damage to the Ebon Hawk, this workbench has limited functionality. You can still use it to create a repair. Use the workbench to break down the items you've found. This is the starboard dormitory.
Algo, tío. Pero la puerta esta está bugueada.
This is the garage. The sparking door opened. Do you want to do anything? You can't. Do you want to access the area? This is the main hold. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this storage compartment. This is the cockpit. You can now plot a course to the Paragus mining.
Travel. Let's go. De esa puerta bugueada. A mí me lo tienen que explicar. Otra vez, con
The
tabulador.
sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Oh no. Oh no. Un tanque de pacta.
Awaken.
Wait. Blow. ¿Quién me deja que lo toque de la sala? Se puede salir. Las pantallitas. Journal entry added. You remember very passive the public see the harbinger you should find. Container. ¿Dónde estás containers? 2 metales. Station. Mira el computer. Functions. Opa. Vale. Logout. Ok. Chemicals. Red packs. Corpse. Plasma torch. Ah, un zombie. Mátala.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead? I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened? I confess I know little more than you do. I do not know where here is. I do recall rescuing you. The Republic ship you were on was attacked, and you were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
How do you know?
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived. You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions. I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Oh. Corpses. Puta.
Emergency lockdown.
Emergency lockdown. Europuter.
Is in effect. Turbo lifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Por ahí no me deja. One shot damage. Remains. Ranger lasso. Hostia, P. Nivel 1, cuidado. Vale. Broken. Droides.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Well, that, considering the circumstances, maybe we access terminal. Access terminal. Got security tunnel. Top. Top.
I secured the stealth. If any.
Cámara controla. Security office. Soy yo. Security storage room. Ahí va. Meteos blister. Holding cells. tunnels. Okay, allude to main console function.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my... Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus II and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or...
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards. Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there. It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
Sí, se me olvidó. Dejad por Goten.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Experience will slowly establish your connection with the Force. Blocker. Super, por favor. Still feel ready. Skills. ¿Cuántos me dan? 3. Esta 2. Vale. Mete esto así. Bits. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? A ver. Cosas para... Eso. Powers. Quiero este power. Este power. No nada más, ¿no? Let's go. Nada. Me podría dar una armadura, también te digo. Ir de nuevo por aquí. ¡Ay! Blanquear de mierda. ¿Qué es por aquí? Fucking door. Yes. Tú. Venga. Let's back. Station computer. Switch. Activate switch. Spin spot. Let's see. A ver, ¿esto dónde me lleva? ¿Esto dónde me llevará? Payload. Esto igual, ¿no? Payload. Y... madre que te parió. Set de droid y ahora algún droide. El droide haga lo que le dé la gana. Agresivo. Agresivo.
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
Todas las puertas están
Lifts
locked.
have
Locked. Corre, corre, corre.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives.
Mindful.
Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read,
Me pica los piojos.
but you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Hey.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here? You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the Exchange has posted for live Jedi.
Exchange.
Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
The Exchange is a big crime outfit, mostly operate out of Nar Shaddaa. Spice running, gun trafficking, slave trading. Now I guess they're posting bounties on Jedi. Don't know much about it. Maybe the Exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows? Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been? Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody? From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times. This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell's security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here. Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console. All right, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey! This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean. No, someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped. I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Tracted the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true. Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a... Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. KOTOR's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebonhawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Hey. De 3. No, entry added. Okay. Mining lasers. Refractor. Armor. Okay. Disparable. Creo que es correcta. Explosions. Muy bueno. Whoa. Whoa. Ebon Hawk. Locked. Está ahí. Possible. Madre mía, esta roba. Replay one parts. Replay in part. Protocolo, protocolo de destrucción masiva. Okay. Let's follow. Fuel depot. Depot. Loading. Use the workbench to upgrade melee. Hola. Venga. Y con esto tenemos un explosivo para abrir la otra puerta. Podría gastar. Bueno, me ven algunos escuditos ahora. Van locos. Van locos, van locos, van locos. Yo sí que voy loco. Ups. Corre. Flamethrower. Missional restored. Success. Spike. Tengo dos. Está sin ver. Vaya. Vamos por aquí. Ñong. Quiero saber quién fallaba más disparos. Es loco. Red Matching Interface. ¿Me deja? El final boss. Vamos. Locura, de uno al otro. Pegasus fuel depot. Depot. Bueno, pues vamos a ir dejándolo por aquí, en el fuel depot. Espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos en la próxima. Chao.